YouTube. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to wherever you are in the world currently. I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are staying blessed. I hope you guys are staying prayed up, you guys. And I hope you guys have been feeling great and, just keeping out the negativity and all of that good stuff. So today, it's kind of going to be a different video because I kind of want to speak about, hold on, let me close the window first. Okay, so I wanted to talk about a discussion today that has been, a reoccurrence in a lot of people's situations. Today, I want to bring to you guys kind of like a video just speaking about relationships and stuff like that. I kind of want to start getting into doing videos like this and, just kind of like giving you guys some advice and stuff. I've always wanted to, help people with their relationships or even help people with situations or things that they've been going through. So I kind of want to just jump into it. Why not do it on YouTube, So I'm not an expert, but I'm just going to speak from experience and what I've dealt with. And yeah, so today I want to talk about how you should know when it's time to get out of a relationship. And I have about 5 points that I kind of want to point out to you guys so that you guys can truly understand and truly kind of grasp the concept of, what we're going to be talking about today. So first, before we get started, I want to show y'all something because I've been looking for this. This little witch hazel rose petal face mist. Let's put some on right now because why not? Y'all, this feels so good. It feels good and it smells good, just like rose petals. I'm gonna sit that right here because I'm thirsty. And why not? Because I have not lit my, my Palo Santo in a while. So I'm gonna go ahead and light that. I gotta buy me some more sage. I just kind of like the energy that it brings to my environment. I kind of like, the mental space that it gives me when I light it in my area, in my space, in my home. It gives me a sense of calmness. It gives me a sense of a reset. It gives me a sense of just knowing that, I'm cleaning out my air, my energy, and whatever that I have, prayed to be deleted or whatever I pray to be, taken out of my life that has served me no purpose or has no fit here in my life while I'm, elevating and doing the things that I'm doing, that it's cleansing that once it's gone. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and light my Palo Santos. This is, of course, different, has different meanings in sage. This is basically, for wealth and all that stuff. So yeah, but just look it up. You never want to just take somebody's word for it, but just look it up, Palo Santos. So let's go ahead and light that, and let's get us some good energy going. And let's just get us some good vibes and good space. And yeah, so I'm gonna let that just, we're gonna speak health and we're gonna speak wealth over our situations. We're gonna speak nothing but good vibes, nothing but positivity. We're gonna speak nothing but success, nothing but great things. We're gonna speak that, that God releases all of the negative energy, that God releases nothing but the positive things in our life. We're gonna ask that God gives us guidance and gives us wisdom on how to get to where we're going and how to, deal with situations that we tend to overlook or that we tend to just ignore, especially when it serves a bad, negative, unintentional purpose in our life. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just get a little bit more so we can get the extraness. I'm not gonna light this for too long, but yeah, this is good to light. I haven't lit it in a while. But yeah, so let's go ahead and jump into the video, you guys. Don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. While we're here, you might as well just go ahead and hit that bell so you won't miss a video whenever I post. Like I said, I kind of want to start doing these videos. I think it'll be cool to engage and even start commenting things that you guys want me to talk about. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to be talking about when it comes to a situation where it's time to let someone go is when that person never acknowledges your feelings. I feel like in a relationship, it's so important to acknowledge the other person's feelings and be able to take an account for the things that has happened in that situation so you guys can fix it. The worst thing that you can possibly do is ignore how someone's feeling. Of course, when there's a heated argument or when something happens, it's good to give space. But if you're at a point where you're completely disregarding a person's feelings or disregarding what someone else is going through or what they're dealing with at that time, whether you were in the right or whether you were in the wrong, that's completely left. So when you're dealing with a person who just doesn't acknowledge your feelings, they disregard everything that you feel, everything that you express that you feel, everything that you express that you feel that can change so that things can be better in you guys' relationships, that's not the type of person that you want to deal with. That's the type of person that you want to go ahead and make them exit stage left, because yeah, them are some red flags that you don't want to deal with. Especially in the beginning. So yeah, let's go ahead and just hop into the next one. So I'm gonna say this because a lot of people, even though this should be the most obvious thing, a lot of people still do not walk away from relationships even when certain things like this happen. When things get abusive, whether it may be verbally, maybe it may be mentally, maybe it may be even physically, you guys, it's time to walk away from a situation that becomes very, very toxic, that becomes very abusive. A person can be way more abusive verbally than physically. You know what I'm saying? So when it gets to that point of a person cutting you with their tongue and physically putting their hands on you, that just shows a lack of respect when it gets to that point. And it goes both ways, honestly, but I'm kind of speaking in regards to our women for now. But yeah, so when a relationship gets to the point where a man becomes mentally, physically, or even emotionally, any type of way, form, or fashion abusive, it's time to let that go. And like I said, a lot of people do not take heed to that. A lot of people don't understand that. I feel like some people are very conditioned going into toxic relationships and thinking that things like that are okay because of what they were conditioned going through as a child, or even growing up, or even what they have continued to deal with, or what they were told is okay, or what they were told to deal with. It's not okay to take physical abuse. It's not okay to take verbal abuse. It's not okay for someone to assassinate your character. It's not okay for someone to talk and speak nothing but negativity over you. It's not okay. It's not okay. So at that point, it's time to walk away. It's time to walk away from someone who's abusive in any type of way. Any type of way. So yeah, let's move on to the next one, y'all. Okay, so for some people, you guys might not agree, but for people who are very, 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 very serious about their spirituality, people who do believe in God or do believe in a higher power, I think that it is very, very, very important that when you are in a relationship with somebody, or even before when you're dealing with somebody or in the dating stages, that person believes in God also. It is very important that person is spiritual. It's very, very important that person is, mentally and emotionally dedicated to living their life in that way, because you want to make sure that person that you're dealing with, that man that you're dealing with, can lead you, and not just lead you financially, but lead you spiritually, because A man that lives by a spiritual, I'm gonna say like kind of like a spiritual law, according to the Bible, or going to church or whatever it is, whatever the case may be, that type of man is going to be able to lead you in the correct direction. He's going to be able to discern, not every time, because men aren't perfect. Nobody's perfect. You know what I'm saying? But that person is going to be able to discern, which is so important. That person is going to be able to discern correctly and properly. That person is going to be able to lead you in the right direction. You want to have somebody that's mature in a way to mature in their spirituality, to be able to give you that and be a positive light and a positive influence on you in a way. You want that person to be able to, like I said, lead you. That's the most important thing. Lead you into the heaven's gates, because that's where you want to be essentially. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that when you deal with somebody, that person is spiritually intact, because you want someone that's going to lead you correctly and also be able to discern when it comes to this life, because it ain't pretty. And you want your man to be able to hold your hand through that, even if it got to be the other way around. But like I said, I'm speaking in regards to a man. A man is supposed to be a leader. He's supposed to be the protector. So do so. And if that person is not in that way, form, or fashion, none of that, I would say, or even not even willing to be, I would say, cut them off. Done data. So for my last thing, you guys, you want to make sure that when you're in a relationship or dealing with someone, you want to make sure that that person has some type of ambition, that person has some type of goals, dreams, ideas. You want to make sure that that person has some type of intention on being successful in life. And a lot of people take success as, oh, you're having to have millions of trillions and trillions of trillions of dollars. That type of money doesn't define you as being successful, or does not give you the jacket to say you're successful. No. Being successful, even if it's still you want to work a job, having goals and setting goals to be, at a different level in that job, or not just staying content in one situation. You want to be able to be, in an elevated situation where you're continuing to move forward, you continue to push forward and become more, for you, and not only just yourself, your partner also. But yeah, you want to make sure that your person has ambition and has drive. You don't want to be the only one in the situation that has ambition. You don't want to be the only one in a situation that has drive, the only one in a situation that's trying to do something, because it's like you're pretty much just holding on to dead weight. You're pretty much just holding on to somebody that's going to pull you down eventually, and you don't want that in your life. So I would say that that's another big red flag. If someone can tell you what their dreams are, if someone can tell you what they want to do, what their passions are, what their goals are at least, or even some of the ideas that they have to elevate in life, to be successful and to be, more than what they are now. Because essentially the goal is to always move forward. Essentially the goal is to always evolve and change and grow. So if that person has no motive to do that and no intention to do that, that's not somebody you should keep around, truthfully. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, y'all. We reached the end of it, and yeah, just always remember that when you're dealing with somebody, and when you continue to put up with somebody that serves no purpose in your life, you want to make sure that you ask yourself, why are you doing it? You want to ask yourself, why am I still here? You want to ask yourself, does this person serve a purpose in my life? You want to ask yourself, does this person pour into me? You want to ask yourself, does this person have goals? Does this person have dreams? Can this person lead me into, forward? Can this person discern when it comes to, bad situations, or when it comes to things that we need? Can this man lead me when it comes to finances? Can this man lead me when it comes to anything? You want to deal with a patient man. You want to deal with a good man, but we can save that for another video, you guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always. If you are already subscribed to my channel, I appreciate you coming back. You guys know how I feel about it. If you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, guys, so you guys can get notified whenever I post a video. I'm going to try to do more of these. because like I said, I kind of like just talking about it. And yeah, for the first time, we just gonna jump right into it and kick it off with this video. And like I said, just drop some comments down below if you guys want to talk about anything specific. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, you guys. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to check out my last videos to get some good content. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.